The all-new refreshed 2025 Ford Explorer in the active trim, and this is what we're going to be talking about here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Let's go ahead and dive in so we don't waste your guys' time. Now, this is the lowest trim, the active, that takes the place of the XLT in the 2024. There is 4 trims in the 2025 Ford Explorer. This is being the lowest. Active, the next one up, ST line. The next one after that up is Platinum, and the top trim being the ST. Now, in the exact active that we have in this video, we have a Comfort Active package, and we're going to show you guys what that brings you. Also, we have a Equipment Group 200A for the ones who'd like to know. Now, standard on the active trim, the ST line trim, and the Platinum trim is the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine paired together with a 10-speed automatic transmission that gives you 300 horsepower and 310 pounds-feet of torque. But let's say you want more pep to your step and you want the top trim. You're looking for that ST at a 3.0 liter EcoBoost 6-cylinder. Yes, it does bring you more pep with 400 horsepower and 415 pounds-feet of torque. But guys, get a load of this engine bay. We just want to go ahead and not waste your guys' time and give you guys all the information you guys need here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Some MPG on this exact active trim is 20 city, 27 highway, and a 23 combined with a 17.9 gallon gas tank size. That does change if you do have the ST. It goes 20 gallons on the ST. Dimensions on the active trim, 199 inches on length, 79 inches width, 70 inches on height, with the 119-inch wheelbase, 7.6 to 8.2 inch of ground clearance, and 5,000 pounds rating of towing capacity. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of comments because people aren't fans of the 4-cylinder engines driving these big bodies. But again, I honestly feel with this whole new green movement, we're doing smaller engines, we're turboing them, and we're pushing them in bigger bodies. Kind of feel like a Europe, if you guys have ever been to Europe, just bigger cars, smaller engines, right? Now, what is new, you might ask, on the 2025 Ford Explorer, or what's refreshed or facelifted? Now, the grille is a bit more boxy looking, rigid and aggressive, okay? I have to say that I'm a bigger fan of the newer 2025 look, just kind of looks more of a bigger American feel, and I've always been a fan of that if you guys have been following us. Got the black gloss trim with the chrome going across, Ford emblem there in the center. We do not have on the active trim with the 200A group package, we do not have 360 panoramic camera. Take that into consideration. Or front bumper sensors, okay? So no bumper sensors on the active trim. Dropping down, matte black plastic lower grille with the kind of matte gray look down here. Because of the active comfort package, okay, we get a few things here on the exterior. Active comfort package on top of that 200A group, we have the signature LED lighting here in the front. We left the hazards on so you guys get an idea. Beautiful headlights. Now, this is another thing that changed in 2025 is the shape of the headlight. It's a little bit more bubbly and bulky, okay? The 2024, smaller headlight. Dropping down, we have difference in the bumper fascias completely. The cuts here are going to be completely different from 2024 to 2025. And because of that Comfort Active package, we have LED fog lamps with active air vents over to that wheel area. Now coming over to the side. I have to say, I took a look at the old one and looked at the new one. The hood is exactly the same. The fender is exactly the same. Literally what changes is that front bumper fascia with the grille and the headlight here on the 2025. Over to the wheel area. Wheel well trim, matte black plastic. Coming over to the suspension, it is a standard shock spring strut suspension. Over to the tire. Michelin Primacy all season, and they're running a 255 5520, and this is an optional added nickel color rim, okay? This is one color, kind of a gunmetal gray is what I call it, or nickel if you want to say, but that's optional as well. Moving over to the side mirror. The side mirror does come manual foldable, okay? And also blind spot assist with proximity lighting, okay? So approach lighting under the side mirror, but this is a matte black plastic. There is no paint on the side mirror. Black gloss up the A-pillar. Up top, we have the matte black plastic roof rails. keyless fob entry. And now that I'm talking about the key fob, because of the keyless fob entry, you also have engine remote start because of that active comfort package. Rocker panel area, we got the matte black plastic trim with the chrome on top. Explorer, letting you know that it is the Ford Explorer. Coming over to the rear end, the body shape is pretty much the same from the old style, the 2024. Here in the rear end, what has changed, you might ask? So the tailgate has changed. The tail lights have changed completely. Active comfort package brings LED tail lights. Keep that in mind, okay? We still have the same shape of the headlight here, but we got a different kind of bulkier, more rigid and boxy tail light. Why do I say that? The only thing they facelifted here in the back is literally this tail light. They added this bar going across, okay? And this here on the tailgate is a bit more squared off from the old tailgate, okay? But other than that, nothing much difference. Now, if you come down over here to the lower side, the diffusers have changed as well on the lower side of that bumper fascia. But overall, with the bumper fascia, pretty much similar, okay, from the 2024 model. Bumper sensors going across. Your backup camera here over the Folsom Lake Ford. And this is where I'd like to take a minute and actually thank Folsom Lake Ford here in Folsom, California for providing us this beautiful Ford Explorer for this walk around review video for our viewers. Now, these, I did mention the taillights, matte black plastic trim, parking reflectors. We have the tow package with your plugs there on the left, okay? And under, this is something else that's different. They actually tuck the exhaust pipes on the left and on the right of this car, okay? Let's go ahead and open up to cargo area. But before I do, I'd like to mention spoiler with the integrated brake light, privacy glass, and wiper for that glass. Now let's go ahead and open up to cargo. So let's go ahead and talk cargo number on the 7-seater SUV, since we're coming over to the inside with all 3 rows up, okay? You only get about 16 cubic feet of space right behind that 3rd row. If we're to go ahead and drop that 3rd row, we then maximize up to 46 cubic feet of space. And then from, whoop, we gotta drop that as well. There you go. This is what 46 cubic feet of space looks like. And if we go ahead and drop that 2nd row, you're getting a whopping 86 cubic feet of space. And being a 4-wheel drive, this would be a perfect drive for the mountains. If you're skiing, snowboarding, camping, or whatnot, you want to throw some dishwashers back here, you can do that as well. There's enough room. Okay. I have to say, guys, people always ask me, should I get the 3rd row SUV or no 3rd row and just have a bigger cargo area? My advice, Vagabond advice, get the 3rd row and just drop that 3rd row down and use the cargo area. You're getting 46 cubic feet of space, which is right around your competitors with the 2nd row only, okay? Why do I say that? Because when you do need that 3rd row and you don't need the cargo, it is very nice and useful to have that 3rd row, okay? Also, if you have the option, go with the 4-wheel drive because it's just nice. Yes, your MPG will drop just a bit, but get the 4-wheel drive because again, it's nice to have it when needed, all right? And it's better resale value down the line. Under this, we got some more cubby room, and further lower than this, we have a spare tire. Shout out to Ford for keeping their spare tires, okay? And on the right, we have a nice little LED lighting back here with some more cubby room on the right and on the left of that mat. Now that we're pretty much done talking about powertrain options, showing you guys what's new, and from the exterior over to the cargo, let's go ahead and show you guys the new interior. Now take a look at the 2025 Ford Explorer interior with the active trim. Everyone get a load of that dashboard starting from the passenger side with the Explorer in that bronze textured trim inlay, canvas cloth feel on that dashboard along with the plastic top and that silver textured inlay as well. Get a load of that gray ActiveX interior is what they call it. Phenomenal look with that 13.2-inch infotainment screen, fully touch sensitive, and get a load of the difference here. We got a lot going on, but let's go ahead and bring over this super cool interior to you guys, starting with that driver door panel. This is what the door panel looks like. Now, again, we have some silver textured inlay, unlock lock button, along with that kind of bronze or gold inlay trim as well next to that silver, coming together with that kind of black, dark gray ActiveX interior look. Window switches. We have switches for the side mirrors. Then we have on the left-hand side of the manual steering column, we have a few things going on. We have the tailgate lift button. We have the headlights and tail light system with your fog lights, and then the lighting for that dashboard to dim it out if you want. Up top, we have the wrap steering. Now, we still kind of have that standard circular steering. We have the controls here for that 12.3-inch driver cockpit cluster display screen, full digital. I love the tech that they're putting inside this car. And this is what the navigation looks like. You have that option. You can also go through your info cards, like going up through your info cards just like that. Maybe you don't like the map view or you want your tire pressure and so forth. But again, if you have your time, spend at Folsom Lake Ford, and they got guys that'll spend their time with you guys going through the ins and outs of the car. We have on the right-hand side of the steering column, the windshield wipers, and these are rain sensing, along with the signal lights here on the left. On the 3-spoke steering wheel, because of the active comfort package, we have 3 more things on the interior of the car. We have a heated steering wheel, okay? And over that, we have a garage door opener because of the active comfort package, okay? We're gonna show you guys one more thing over on that passenger side. You have an 8-way power adjustable passenger seat. Over to the infotainment screen. Now we have the engine start-stop button integrated into that kind of silver bronze inlay. But look at what 13.2 inches looks like. Very nice, responsive. That's what the Google Maps looks like. You have the Android Auto, the Apple CarPlay, and the Sirius XM radio. Let's go back home, show you guys if we press this button here, what the camera system looks like. It's one angle, okay? Click out of that, the X. And if we go over to control our heated seats, we have the automatic heated, we have heated and heated steering wheel. We also have, let's turn that off. We also have the way to control our temperature just like this, okay? So everything is pretty much touch sensitive inside this car, okay? It gets rid of a lot of the manual buttons or the hard buttons, all right? Dropping down, this is where we're gonna see a lot of difference from the old versus the new. We got the vents, just a little control unit here. We have the auto hold with a hand gesture button, traction control, camera system, hazards, got the parking assist and the engine auto off button with your volume on your media. Little bit of shelf room. There is no wireless charging pad here. Also would like to mention something I don't want to forget, wanted to show you guys something, is you have a lot going on here as well. All your apps, your Maps, Play Store, Google Assistant, Bluetooth audio and so forth, YouTube and all that good stuff, okay guys? Moving lower than that shelf here, we got a liftable little lid here with the button, USB-C, USB-A plug-in in there with the 12-volt outlet and some more cubby room. Cup holders, this is kind of resembles the old system with the rotary knob here. Got the parking brake button in a very convenient area. Drive mode, get a load of that cluster when we go ahead and switch through our drive modes. And you have trailer, sport, eco, normal, slippery, and off-road. So quite a bit of drive modes. It is at a total of 5, okay? Now, if we go ahead and lift this open, we have more USB-C plugins, 2. So you have a total of 4 right here on the center console with some cubby room. The seating system, the 8-way power adjustable seat because of the active comfort package. This is what they call the gray ActiveX interior seating with your kind of canvas cloth insert, okay? Up top, something to take into consideration, the Active does not have a tilt or slide moonroof option. And in front of that area where that moonroof would be is your LED true light lighting, okay? Now let's go ahead and shoot over to the second row seating. Second row bench seat, everybody. We got 3 passengers here in the gray ActiveX interior. Armrest there in the center with your cup holders, and they're actually very good, decent sized cup holders. So shout out to Ford for that, because we know a lot of times those second row cup holders are just super tiny. We have a 40, 20, and a 40%er. You could drop each one down just like that. All right. You could actually also mess with the angle of this backrest, okay? The way we control these seats, we got a manual lever here to drop that backrest, and then we got a lever here to bunny hop that seat forward. Just like that for your third row passengers, okay? Now, what do we get in front of this bench seat? We get pockets on the back of both front seats. In between, we have the Explorer integrated onto that plastic inlay. Tri-zone climate control, okay? And then lower than that, we have 2 USB-C plugins with a 12-volt outlet. And a little cup holder here too as well. Isn't that kind of cute? Super cool with a little bit of band there, or a belt there. Now up top we have the air vents right over your lap area with your true light lighting and some hooks for example, hangers and all that stuff. Now onto the door panel. We got cup holders on the door panel as well, or little squared off looking cup holders, cube areas. Just a lot of storage space. We know that Ford does do a very good job in storage space. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump inside the third row area. We're gonna bunny hop this seat forward. We're gonna drop this so you guys get an idea. What I like is they actually drop some step pads down here for that area. Now, this would be, I guess, my standard position, or we'd have to go a little bit further back, but I'm about 6 feet 2 inches to put things into perspective for you guys. Legroom is there. Head clearance, my hair is touching the top visor, the top liner. We've got some air vents up top, right over the lap area for your third row passengers and your animals if you have them back here. On the right and the left, we have 2 USB-C plugins. This is just on the right. We don't have them on the left. Okay, cup holders right and left with some tie downs. All right, now guys, we like to drop the MSRP sticker to our videos. So here's our MSRP sticker to this exact car, coming in at around $48,000. Let us know what you guys think. Check out exactly what comes on this car, because there's just so much to mention here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Check out our other trim review videos with regards to the 2025 Ford Explorer at our channel. We appreciate you watching. Keep watching. Stay tuned. We have more cool things coming. Thank you and God bless you.